The city is eerily quiet. Not a human soul in sight. Monsters have claimed the streets. Dim lights shine through the dusty windows. I wonder what horrors hide behind them.
Hello? Who goes there? Hello? Can you hear me?
A voice in my head? What else?
If you can hear me, jump, now. I know this place. You're getting closer. Come on, open that door. Oh, watch out, Hunter. Those... Oh, a demon power. Where did you learn to do that? Anyway, I'm trapped in that... Wait, that's not me. Oh, well, I must be in another dungeon. I sense something shiny nearby. Seriously, you give up on the treasure?
There's something about that voice. Something I can't quite place. There are survivors after all this time. Castle Zagora still stands. A refuge from the Queen is strong.
I'm back. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. Look, Vicky, a maze. That looks fun. Let's go there. Now, can you find your way out? Hey, that's cheating. No jumping. Now that I think about it, we weren't properly introduced. You can call me Voice. I'm currently without a body. So, this seems to fit. Now, what should I call you? John? No, you don't look like a John. Victor? Well, oh, I sense something young and delicious up ahead. I'll go and introduce...
Trying to make sense of what happened. She has another reason to stay here this long. Irene paints a bleak picture. Zagoravia is lost. The smell hits you right away. Not the stale, dry smell of a tomb. No, this is another all too familiar smell. The smell of rotting flesh.
Here! Help!
You know, I used to be a hunter like you. Until
Wait.
I smell something hidden. What did you get? What did you get? You know, I used to be a hunter like you, until I took an arrow to the knee. I'm just messing with you, Vicky. I'm way too witty to be a hunter.
Adrian is a skilled hunter, but can he survive this place? And why would he keep fighting for a lost cause?
Have you...
Victor ran through the dusty corridors of the royal crypt with a singular goal: to find his best friend. When Victor stepped into the large hall, he was presented with a choice. Go left or go right, Victor pondered, as the monsters in the hall tried to claw at his flesh. Not bothered by the monsters, Victor ran past them and took the wrong. Running through the corridor, Victor noticed the body of a hunter. Victor kept calm and carried on. Coming up to another intersection, Victor continued forward. A beautifully arranged trail of blood and guts guided Victor forward. Apparently lost, Victor realized that he had taken the wrong turn and decided going in the wrong direction. Victor...
Another dead body. This is fast becoming a common sight. I fear that someday I will get used to death. Then I would be no different than the monsters I fight. Something doesn't make sense. So many dead hunters, killed off one by one. Something is stalking these halls. Why didn't the hunters retreat and regroup? What was keeping them in this cursed city? The pieces are forming a disturbing pattern.
Victor, is that you, old friend? I've been expecting you. I have lured you to this place for the time of the hunters is over, Victor. This city will be their grave. I can make you stronger than you can imagine, Victor. A single bite, Victor. That's all it takes. You are blind, Victor. Like I was before. Give in.
We always knew this could happen, old friend. That we become monsters ourselves. That we fall to the darkness. Rest in peace. I'm going...
You are looking for your delicious little girlfriend. Oh, that's so sweet. I'll help you find the doll. Choices, choices. Which way to go? If you feel so inclined to take the west road, give my regards to the hangman, will you? Haven't had the chance to hang out with him for a while now.
This place bears the taint of undead. A beautiful, almost surreal scene. The monsters just don't belong here. The hunter's job is often a grim and bloody affair, but every now and then, you get a view like this. Gives you a bit of perspective. Helps you remember what you're fighting for. How did Zagaravia end up as a trap for hunters? What kept them all from leaving? Not even one returned. There's so many questions.
A truth that's told with bad intent.
Welcome. This is my...
Have I told you how much I admire your hat, Victor? It goes well with your clothes. It is distinctive and flashy, yet not entirely ridiculous. If I were a tough and dandy person, I would have picked a hat exactly like yours. A man walks down the street with a hat like that. Oh, some circus freaks. Perhaps they want to be friends. Then again, perhaps they don't.
It is said that once a piece of information falls into the hands of the Volkovs, it forever remains theirs. All the Volkovs are vampires. That explains a lot.
So much for the Volkov's clan, I guess. At least in
It
Zagoravia.
says here, King Boromir fell to a conspiracy of envious nobles and was poisoned.
It may be raining down there, Victor, but up here in heaven, the sun shines all over the place. Oh, don't worry, I am not your god. I am what God wants to become. You seem fascinated by the macabre, Victor. It disturbs me to watch you like that, always so enthusiastic to enter a new cemetery or crypt. You'll get there, Victor. You'll get there.
Vale.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring.
I must follow his soul to find the phylactery. I'm glad I'm finally out of this.
Welcome to the Onion Quarter. Let me show you the sights. To your left, you can see the magnificent slum inhabited by the deprived workers who built the city with their sweat and blood. Is that what you're fighting for, Victor?
The chapel is set ablaze with fires that give no heat. The forces of darkness have already worked their way into the sanctum. I wonder if the spirit of the Tsar is still uncorrupted, or am I rushing into the next sinister trap?
Mortal, I sense the taint. The demon powers, even in you, do not come any further.
Don't listen.
I, Boromir, the first hunter, banish the shadows from this holy place. Begone back into the Well of Worlds. The Wraiths are too strong for my fading powers. You will have to trust the steel in your hand and your heart to deal with the rest.
Didn't you like that chap better when he...
Spiders. Here we go again.
Marvelous. It's absolutely marvelous. Yeah, sure. Just waltz into its lair. Some sport you are. The poor bugger was on his back. And so, our valiant hero has once again emerged victorious, slaying demonic spiders and defenseless stone columns alike, all in the name of better loot.
Spiders. Why does it have to be spiders?
Lava creepers. Very dangerous. Ooh, look at all those spider eggs. Oh my. Vampires. Don't worry. If they don't sparkle, you should be safe. Can you smell it? Something stinks. Maybe the conspiracy that you think surrounds Zagoravia. Oh, never mind. It's only... Oh, look, a circus. I've always loved circus performances. In fact, Zagoravia is one big circus right now. All kinds of freaks and sights presented to the eager audience. In this case, me. And your role is to play the clown. Don't you think, Victor? I heard an entity called...
Never have I set foot in a more unnatural place. I've grown used to rotten decay, but this? Ice and snow in this season?
Those frozen soldiers, they look so chic. I tell you, Victor, someone here has a taste for modern art. Take care to get frozen in a more dynamic pose.
The cold is cutting through to my bones. Yet it is nothing compared to the chill of anticipating the demon that sucked the warmth out of this place. Everyone is still alive. Good. At least there will be someone to patch me up after I'm done. Or bury my remains.
Thanks.
A handsome young hunter named Vic was daring and fancy and slick. He traveled to hell through a... Whoa! Watch out. That one almost got you. Why are you doing this, Victor? Why would you risk your life for something that is not your cause? Oh, I see. You're looking for answers, for purpose. You believe that whatever lies in here would help you ease your guilt and self-disgust. Where do we go now? Well, indeed. If you ask nicely, I would make a path for you. Oh, the silent treatment. I like your brazen attitude. Voila! And now I present... That's it, my good boy. We are writing history. You and I. The moment you have been waiting for all your life. Strike. Strike harder. Be strong, Victor. Take your vengeance on the foul demons that cheated you and destroyed your life. Did it, Victor. I am so proud, my boy. Go through the well, into the demon world. Seal.
Many times have I let my imagination drift into a demon world of my mind's devising. I have gazed upon mountains of fire and molten rock. I have listened to a choir of countless voices, locked in eternal agony. As I pass through the gate, I find these washed away. What spreads before me is not a living hell, but a dying, if not already dead, world. Are the demonic contracts the last purpose of this ancient and incomprehensible world? I feel that... There he is, the keeper of the pacts. He will not surrender Katerina's contract easily. seal your fate. The same words tricked me.
I see you're back from your little trip. How did it go? Where are you going in such a rush, Hunter? Slow down, or you may lose your head. Ah! Do you know what this whole place is, Victor? Do you know its purpose? You figured it out a long time ago, I know, to lure self-righteous bastards like yourself and then kill them. Oh, and it works, believe me, it works. You hunters come like flies. How long are you going to make me wait, Vicky? Do you feel unprepared? Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me, Vicky, and I have come to die. Some nerve on you, Hunter, barging into my mansion uninvited. I have to say the other hunters had the decency to die without dirtying my carpets with their mortal filth beforehand. Let me make sure you don't get too far. Oh, I can't wait for this little reunion of ours, teacher and pupil face to face once again.
You are not a teacher, Gabriel. You are not even the evil genius that you imagine yourself to be. You may be centuries old, but in all these lifetimes, you've been one thing and nothing more.
Why, if it isn't my friend, the Mad Hatter. Please make yourself at home. Care for some death? No. You defeated me. How can this be true? You are truly amazing. I am no match for your splendor, skills, and fine hats. Have mercy, oh great hunter, and just buy a new hat, will you? You may not have much time left in this world, but please, don't take your rage out on my things. These intricate devices took me decades to assemble. Breaking them is just rude. So, how do you like the place? It's a bit overwhelming for your brutish persona, isn't it? Well, yes, I do have my hobbies. Being immortal and all. Playing with living things, making dead things out of them, making them living again, and so on. Stop trashing my machines and die already. You are seriously pissing me off. Just look at the mess you've made. I'll smash you like the little pest you are. And by the way, your hat still sucks. Vicky, You do know I'm only toying with you, right? Merely having a good laugh at your expense. I could quench your life with a snap of my fingers, but where's the fun in that? Tell me, did the solicitor send you my way? I hoped you'd kill him for me. It looks like he had the same bright idea. Only one hitch in his plan, though. I don't plan on dying. Not today. Not ever.
Send my regards to the solicitor. Can evil ever be truly defeated? Or is it eternal, like a dark seed, always finding new ways to sprout and corrupt the world? I don't know. What I do know is the soul of the elder vampire now belongs to the solicitor, bound by the pact signed with his own unholy blood. In the end, he fell victim to his own plot. Poetic justice, maybe? Some kind of justice, to be sure. Queen Katarina's pact was destroyed in the final fight. A difficult task lies ahead of her, rebuilding Zagravia and dealing with the consequences of her past decisions. She is not the only one who has to rebuild. Even in death, Gabriel accomplished his goals, tilting the balance of power in the world for the worse. The Hunter's Order is all but vanquished. Bearing my curse, I am not the person to restore it. But I know the right hunter for the job.